everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video, today is the maize video. We are going cutting the maize. We're moments away from getting started. They're just sharpening the head of the harvester. Everything is ready to go. Before we go, we're going to go to our sponsors of this video, Gold Crop. They've looked after us on our seed for the field and for seed for other things, our forage crops, our maize or beet and our grill or rip. And Pat was down from Gold Crop and he went through the two different varieties he showed and how they've performed this year, and then how the uncovered maize seems to have performed in comparison to our covered maize, which is what we're looking at here. So we're going to cut back to last week when he was out, and then we're going to pick it up, getting this into the pit.
I'm 6 foot. And that's probably near 3 foot.
That's at least.
Yeah. That is the LG31 207. Redness in the cob is this antioxidant, so there's animal performance benefits. We don't want to be unfair now, but this one's bigger.
It's unusual to see the
red, yeah.
Red
so I wouldn't have seen varieties. So we see this is like unique trait because a couple of people have all the crops of this around the country are the same. So you'll find every cob has it, like. But it's this antioxidant, so often when the breeders come up with a unique trait, they'll come up with a really beneficial trait, but it won't have yield or something that's more important. But this has the yield and it has this unique antioxidant trait. So a slightly later variety, but there's very little moisture left in that now. That's pretty much ready to go. This is probably a later variety than we would have recommend for here. But, but like the fact that it's finished out now, you're getting all the benefit of big crop, big cob, and the cob's actually finished out, like, so it's actually filled all the energy into it that it's reached its potential. One is really promising, like, because we even had phone calls from people that have harvested in the last week. Usually when something's middle of the road, no one really pays any remark on someone on the way up. They said, like, this is one that stood out, like, because it has a kind of good combination of bulk, cob, and the maturity is about right, like, so put that back for your father to harvest. Foxtrot, probably more closer to 7.5 footer, a foot or two lower than the LG31 207, but you have the more standard yellow cob. Not much, like this would be maybe 20% earlier a variety than the LG31 207, but like, I suppose the main thing here is this is a safer variety. Like, say if you got in later, if June wasn't quite as spectacular as it was, if the fertility here, like, because this is high fertility field with rape growing in it and all the animal returns that created, and then you're right beside the yard, so it's getting plenty of
farmyard manure.
But this is what maize wants, like, if you want to get maize to grow, this is what you need to supply it with, like. But
there seems to be more cobs per plant too than the LG.
Some of them more, there's two here. There's one, that's one on its own now. It's probably a fair reflection to some of the other ones, like that is.
It's that bit bigger, because the other side there seem to be a lot of ones. Yeah,
because sometimes you don't want like too many small cobs, because like the anchoring of the cob is really indigestible, like, so loads of anchors and not enough
grain isn't
great, like.
You can see the difference, because we saw the outside box with the LG, and then the rest of Foxtrot you can see 2 rows of LG, and then you can just see the tops of the next 2 rows beyond. So there's a good foot in it, foot and a half in it. A little bit more bulk in the pit.
So this is the uncovered Foxtrot. Obviously the uncovered is substantially less cost because you don't have the cost of the plastic.
I think the plastic was 250 an acre.
No, so, and then obviously the plastic has changed to a newer type of plastic, and it's been kind of converting over to newer type of plastic.
Well, it's biodegradable film.
More biodegradable, yeah. So these are 2 from the plastic, and these are, so you can see these pollinated up to the top of it better. The cob is probably 20% bigger here, but at a cost, like. Crop is probably maybe a foot shorter, maybe the cob is about 20% smaller, but these cobs are coming at a big cost, like.
That is the difference.
And then maturity wise,
I'd say it's a bit not as ripe as it.
Not as ripe, but If you had a big area of this, you could probably leave it an extra 10 days compared to below, but
you have the choice to make.
Because we've had really unreal summers in Ireland for the last...
since 18 was the first good summer.
And because of that, Junes have been unreal, and the amount of uncovered in Ireland is increasing every year.
Yeah. And now it's time for action. All service up, ready to go, so just put on the trailer here to open up the field. 27, 25, 64, 99 on the draw, along with the 6480 on the trainer. So, and that is the trailer ready to go. So what Father Phil's going to do now is open up the 12-acre field. So we've 12 acres of maize behind us. So that's why we put the trailer on, because you can't exactly drive a tractor through it because it is tall. We get into the middle of it, it's up on 12 foot, even higher in spots. So the gap is very mucky, so we'll have to be careful of how we go into the yard to try and eliminate as much muck getting to the pit as possible. See how this goes. The trailer. So this is the maize, so you can see the processor's in, and you can see the kernels all just splitting up, and you can actually see our LG 31207 there. You can see the red hues. We've shortened the top length, so hopefully now, but yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's a bit annoying now. It's a good barrel full. We can give that to the chickens. Right, we'll go see what's going on here. Oh, he's away again. I'm near the height of the harvester. There's some cobs on the ground. Not too many, it's actually a little bit better when you go here now. Actually don't see any there. But you can see how ripe we are getting now. We're hanging. The cobs are hanging. So it really is, when they start hanging like that, that's when you get to the dangerous point where they could start falling. It's not going to take long to fill a trailer in this, because that is high. That is high, like, that's what you're looking at. Everything seems to be going fine there. We are in the wetter end of the field. You know, ground seems not bad. So I think we should be all right. Another thing I want to point out, I've said on other years we have a problem with nightshade in this field. This is the nightshade here. It's not a good example of it because there's leaves on it. But we always thought we had deadly nightshade, but we don't. We actually have black nightshade. And how you tell the difference is black nightshade grows berries in groups and they're black when they're ripe, and poison nightshade or deadly nightshade has red berries when they're ripe. Black nightshade has white flowers, deadly nightshade has purple flowers. We learn something new every year. So we're just driving out now to the harvester. Just see how high the maize is there. It's as high as the 6480. We're in the 6480 now, so we're going to go out and pick up the harvester or the trailer. Right, it's time to get this trailer off. So we're just on our way in with the first load of maize. So from talking to what Father Phil was saying, we've only got, basically we haven't even got to the far headland and we filled the first load. So what he wants to do is for us to go in, tip, come back out, put this trailer back on the harvester so that he can try and cut the return trip out of it, just so that we're able to actually start cutting round and round, because at the minute if we try cutting without, it just wouldn't go so well. So we'll go tip this load and back out again. So tipping the first load now. So just dropped off the trailer again. He's back in the him with Father Phil. I let him do it this time to make Cook spoil the broth. And there they're off again, cut the next bit. So wait for the phone call to go pick up the trailer, because otherwise we'll just get in the way. So we're just at near the top end of the field and upper, and you can see the maize just isn't as tall here as it is in the more sheltered lower part of the field. It's probably at least a foot, or if not 2 foot in it. Still a good crop all the same, just a little bit shorter. Just I suppose it's a bit more exposed up here on, not really, you can't call it a hillside, can you?
No.
But on the side of the elevation. Anyways, nearly full now too, there's no chance of him getting back. Just trying to get Father Phil out of the way. Because we've a bit of a look at the trailer, Liv. Bit of a lean on the trailer. I don't want to be turning uphill with the lean, just in case. Yeah, we'll just take our time. We should be alright. Who can spot the Jaguar in the maze? You can just see the spout. So third and hopefully final load going to be filled of opening the field. But when he bought the header first, 250 acres I think in the first 2 or 3 years of having it. But when we used to be doing a lot, what we used to do was we'd drive behind the harvester, and you'd drive very tight behind the harvester, and you would be hard careful minding, because when you were driving tight you had to be on the ball to stop if the harvester stopped or you'd rear-end them. Away we go again, hopefully to the far end of the field. So that's Liv heading off now. Lee's gone out to 27.25. I'm just going to tidy up the pit and then I'm going to get the drone up. I'm on pit duties, and if I get a chance I'll bring that out to get a load. If Lee gets in trouble with the 27.25, he can just draw with the other tractor. 2 is enough, but we just said we'd stick on that third trailer just in case. For a reason, Lee wanted to drive the 27.25, so I was like, yeah, why not? Into the good old veneery. Shove stuff up. For those of you wondering why we're using the bucket does a nicer, cleaner job. Our grape is a little bit too loose, we find, for the maize. We want to make sure we get all the maize kernels into the pit. So bucket's just a little bit, gives a nicer finish on the yard. The only problem with the bucket is it's not as wide as the shovel, so it does make it quite hard to do along the walls. We'll just get a lock our maize up again on the plastic so that it doesn't start going anywhere on me. 27.25 tipping his first load. So Lee said he's quite happy with it. She sailed along there grand. So hopefully all of this is going to fit in the pit. Last year we put the 12 acres, we had 7 acres covered, 5 acres uncovered. We put 7 here and 5 there. Neither side came above the level of the wall. But this is 12 big ass acres of high yield and stuff, so that's what we have here. Smells delicious. It's pretty moist. Now that could have come from the top headland, but lovely stuff. You can see our red maize coming through it there. Seems like plenty of grain. We're putting additive on that. We're putting Agri King's powder on that, just to help preserve it. We always do. But yeah, doesn't look too bad. Keep at it. I don't think I'll get out for a load. We'll see how we get on. We'll see how we get on. Now they have it open, ground it seems perfect, so we're pretty good. It's a good field that. There's lots of nutrition because it's close to the yard. It gets quite a lot of dung. Facing field, well sheltered. It's a bloody good field to grow maize.
Maybe I'm foolish, or maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Take a look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see it clearer, or are you deceived in what you believe? 'Cause I'm only human after all, and you're only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. put your blame on me. Some people got the real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Don't ask my opinion, don't ask me to lie, and beg for forgiveness for making you cry. For making you cry. 'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Oh, some people got the real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I'm only human. I made mistakes. I'm only human. It's all it takes to put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. 'Cause I'm no prophet or Messiah. You should go looking somewhere higher. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. I'm only human. I do what I can. I'm just a man. I do what I can. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put your blame on me.
So we're rooting away here. Just had the drone up and flying the drone and pushing up in a small pit. When it's coming in pretty quick. Like they're literally just getting to the harvester as the other one's full. There's no time being lost here at all. Third tractor and trailer being pointless. But yeah, I was flying and pushing up. When you're under that little bit of pressure, means that you just pick things and get off hand. So a little bit of tidy enough to do now just to get it right. Just leave it right. And some of you may have seen there's a bit of a structure going up there. It's a temporary thing we're putting up for our pumpkin patch, so that we have plenty of space for people to get in out of the weather if it's going to be wet. So then sorting out here now, we're just kind of getting to the walls, but having a lot of rolling done, so I'm going to put the camera down in time lapse and we're going to try and get a bit done now. Lads are just here to start putting a few sheets on too, so try and do a bit of time lapse now, just to straighten out the pig, get it rolled, and just straighten the thing out with an ice pen.
Take a look in the mirror, and what do you see? Do you see it clearer, or are you deceived in what you believe? 'Cause I'm only human after all, and you're only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put your blame on me.
Okay, it's bulking up well now. We're well under control now. Still coming in hot and heavy. Well, not hot, but it's coming in quick. Like always, when you're making a pit, keep the edges nice, keep all nice and clean. Biggest thing is just trying to avoid the shed. I got caught in it badly once. My uncle had to get me out, huh? But yeah, it's not too bad. All that's left is that center bit. I don't know how much is in it. Then there's what's left around. There's quite a bit at the top. Not too much at the bottom headland. But I'd say I'd like to think we're definitely over the halfway mark. Pumpkins look well too. Anyone wants to get in, still time on the pumpkins. Tickets will be available right up till Halloween day itself. So if you want to come to the pumpkin patch, don't forget to book at Stewart Family Farm, and it's in the description. Anyways, can I tighten the strap that's holding up the plastic there, just to get the hook higher so I can keep it in again the wall. That's the only thing that might catch me out a little bit. Other than that, we'll just keep it to the wall and then we start peeling the back well and truly dark now, so they're just starting to do the outside bits. Inside's done. Ooh. It's got very cold. The small bit of rain last night has a change in the weather. We're gone from this hot 20 degrees down to the lower fingers. Talking of maybe some grass frost tonight in our area, which no harm. It'll slow down growth a bit, and it'll be getting the beat thinking of maybe it's time to stop growing and might be time to be harvested. One woman and her many dogs. You give it a little wiggle? No. You want to go down? Happy? No. Are you happy, Bertie? You like in your seat? Right, let me get out of the way here. Hi. It's getting big. It is getting big. A lot more maize than last year. Definitely. It's done alright this year. I'm gonna let that trailer down before she goes any further. Well, she knows what she's at. So we're rooting away here. Lee is still driving the 2725, and Hardy man for one man, because it is quite cold. We still have EirCode on the tractor, but no heat. Pretty bad. I'm not sure how far they're on. Yeah, I haven't a clue. We'll just keep at. I keep pegging it up here, and we'll see how big the heap is when we're finished. We're getting big.
Problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me.
They can't have too much left to do because they're now going down, turning around, turn the spout round, going back, turn around, turn the spout round, and go back. So that means we're getting near the end now. So we're kind of in line with the end of the shed there, as in the gutter. So I might try and just build that up. You know, and go higher. Look, the sky's the limit as always. But I'd say I'll probably leave it as far out as that. Kind of come out from the walls a bit and then shape. It won't be straight out from the wall and then that way. It'll be kind of out from the wall in a bit of a curvature. Because the maize isn't like silage, it doesn't stack well. So as soon as you come from a very high bit to that bit past the wall, it just folds away and it'll really start going way out past the wall. So just kind of have to do the maize a little bit differently. Same with whole crop. Whole crops are very same. It just kind of rolls differently. So we'll keep firing this stuff up to the back of the pit anyways, and we'll see what we get all in it anyways. We're not going anywhere else with it. So I don't know how well you can see with the big lights on, but this stuff Liv is after bringing in, which would have been the uncover stuff from the top of the field. You can see it's that bit greener. So as Pat was saying earlier in the video, it's that bit greener as it's just not as far on as the other crop, and it's at 20% less. And that 20% cost $250, $270 an acre. So hard to know. We see it in it now. And that concludes Maize Harvest 2023. All we have to cut this year is our own. It's been a good few years. 19 was the last year we cut for hire. There's very, very little maize grown in Longford anymore compared to what Father Phil used to do. Is it how I cut? That's the last load. We just get it tipped and lifted up onto the pit. Oh, that's the last load tip. Shove that up, roll it in. We'll probably cover it tomorrow. Anyways, there's Bertie, there's Liv and Nelly. All good? All good? I know that. How'd the 64A go? You enjoy driving it? Better than the 6270? Right, 60. Oh, okay. So you'd still prefer the 6270 over the 64A?
Yeah, but I prefer the 6480 over the 6290.
Okay. Flip this up out of the way. we'll go for tea now, and yeah, I'm going to see how far Father Phil wants me to go back and come back in and finish it. A little bit of tidying there to do, but you can tell there, that's the gutter. We're just past that, and then we're what, about 10 foot out from the wall. I don't think it's too bad. It's a lovely, lovely pile of maize. So we'll see what Father Phil thinks of it tomorrow, so he'll probably hardly be out. But we're going in to get tea now, and tea is venison. None of us, well, me, Liv or Lee, have never had venison before, but it's from Mount Panther Park, so I look forward to trying it anyways, and we'll let you know what it's like. So yeah, we have that, and come back in and sort this out. We're back in, finished rolling the pit. But as you can see, so when we finished up last time, we were just behind the gutter. Now we are out from the gutter. So as I roll the pit, you'll see the kind of the hump that was on it has rolled off it and sloped out. So I think we're going to leave it at that. So I'm just going to get the brush that all in, and then we start putting plastic down. So yeah, we get that done. It's cold. Liv is dressed appropriately. I'm just enjoying the freshness. It's very fresh and crisp, isn't it? It's quite nice. It is quite nice. It's a fine pit of maize. It is a fine pit of maize. Biggest pit of maize I ever remember seeing in there anyways. And now that is the pit covered. So we just put extra few tires in the front, as we just don't have enough sandbags to do it all comfortably. So we'll put some heavy tires in the front. Our green sheet's just a little bit short, a little bit exposed there, a little bit at the front, a little bit at the other side, but not too much. 2 weeks time this will be open, we'll be starting to feed, so it's not going to last too long. It's a fantastic pit of maize. Happy with it?
Oh, delighted, yes.
One of the best.
I'd say it was the best return I'd say we probably ever had. It was over 30 load. It would have done about what, 28 tonnes an acre?
I have no idea. I'm not even going to guess because we haven't a clue.
Well, we do have a clue because it was 30 load.
Yeah.
And one trailer would weigh 9 tonne and the other one weighs 12.
Yeah.
So that's, divide that up and multiply it up.
Yeah.
It's too early in the morning.
There's a lot of maize there. It bulked very well. And what we're going to be doing now, I'm going to make a phone call to Gold Crop and see about some winter rye. And we're going to get her dung out, hopefully get winter rye in, cut that with the first cut silage, and then back into maize. We're going very productive altogether. And that's our plan. Weather seems good, all seems good to actually do this, so we're going to push hard and try and get that done, and hopefully it all works out for us. Look, big thanks to Gold Crop for sponsoring today's video and sorting us out with the seed, and thanks to Pat coming down just explaining the 2 varieties and them few bits. And look, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know you didn't get to see much from the harvester, but that's because my job is pushing up. So maybe Father Phil will take the camera next time.
Maybe next year, yeah.
Anyways, hope you
he's not hearing me now. You get a bonus.
You get enough bonuses.
Right,
Anyways, hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. That's it from us. Good luck.